What do you own an absurd number of? Shirts that I keep telling myself I'll fit into again one day. Books on minimalism. Cables. USB, audio, RCA, optic, power, HDMI, DVI, VGA, you name it. Got a large plastic bin just waiting for the day one will be needed. P.S. they never are. Magic cards. Skeptical. I spent way too much money on them when I was younger and have a couple thousand. Grudges. Dice. I bought one set, then immediately ordered more online. I have hundreds now. I have a serious problem, please send help. Rice. I have like 8,000 of them in a bag in the kitchen. Video games that I'll never play. Skeptical. Vinyl records. I'm addicted. 2,500 plus. Can't stop. Pens. I have a bad habit of accidentally taking them. That sounds plausible, we'll go with that, and my collection has grown very large. Most of them don't work, but I don't care. It's a pen, it belongs in my collection whether it's my pen or not, it is now. Geodes. I pick a few up every time I go fishing. I've easily got over 1,000 grams of body fat. Tape measures and hammers. Every time I start a project, I can't find a hammer or a tape measure. I search my garage, basement, and closets for them. I end up buying more. Then I lose them. Turns out my toddler son spent a couple of years obsessively taking them, playing with them and hiding them under his bed. I don't mind, but what am I going to do with all these hammers and tape measures? I now have them scattered around my house. Etymology books. I own more than my local library system. Bic lighters. I got tired of always losing them, having them pocketed by friends, running out at inconvenient times, etc. A combination of not being able to smoke one day without an inconvenient walk to the gas station and a huge online Bic lighter sale resulted in me buying 300 assorted Bic lighters for like $25. Now I practically encourage friends to steal the damn things and they keep popping up all over my app cause I'm always too high to look for the one I just misplaced, and grabbing another from the now designated lighter drawer is easier. Notebooks. I haven't filled one in my entire life, I still keep on buying them. I have 87 bottles of gin. It's a very fun collection. I also have an assortment of toasters and toast-related items for obvious reasons. I have a collection somewhere of maybe 40 or so empty chapstick tubes. I use chapstick daily and rarely lose them, so I've just kept them. Most people I know have never made it through a whole tube without losing it. I own like 20 or more fairy or folktale anthologies. Books is the only thing I don't feel guilty of hoarding. Physical media. Over the past 20 years, if I liked a movie or TV show, I bought it on DVD/Blu-ray. I have a huge collection of stuff that I have mostly never even played because I've already seen it and don't really like rewatching things most of the time. I buy it mostly so that I know I have the option of watching it whenever I want should the urge arise. Coffee making apparatuses. 3 basic Mr. Coffees, 2 are broken, for when I'm too tired to put in any effort. French press, for when I want to feel fancy. Pour over, for when I want best results with the most effort. Small mocha pot, because internet said it made the best coffee. It makes a fantastic dust collector. Large mocha pot, because it looks nice sitting on my stove. Keurig, for the illusion of convenience but the reality of expense. Bonus, looking into getting an AeroPress, because I have a problem. Songs I've made on Logic Pro that will never see the light of day because they are trash. Lego sets. Shoes. I have over 100. In every style except for sandals because I don't like them. Joke's on me though. I now have chronic pain and mobility issues which makes wearing even the smallest heel incredibly painful, so I'm stuck in flats. But it also gives me a good excuse to buy a shit ton of flats. I only had like 5 pairs of those before, since they weren't my jam, but now I have a bunch. I probably have hundreds of guitar picks. Somewhere. Flashlights and pocket knives. Signed drumsticks from musicians/bands. I'm a drummer myself and every show I go to I take any chance I can get to get signed drumsticks. I own upwards of 100 sticks signed by different artists. I'm not even mentioning my signed drum heads, shirts, posters, and albums. I know I'm a music nerd, but it looks awesome when I display them in my music room. Shot glasses. Video games haven't finished like 70% of them and haven't even played like 30% of them. Books. I buy several every time I go to Goodwill since they're only $1, but I rarely have time to read them anymore. Hi, I am from r/mechanical keyboards. I am not going to admit to nothing. Dogs. I have 12 in my house right now, playful face. Stuffed animals. Nail clippers. We must have 20 by now. It started with a miscommunication, but I'm not sure why it has continued now. My husband used to buy these guys and then lose them. Whenever I found them, I would put them in a container stored in our bathroom, logically yeah. Then, one day my husband starts complaining that he has bought so many nail clippers and he just can't ever find one anywhere. I say well yeah, of course you can't find them just anywhere, I keep them all in a box in the bathroom. The look he gave me. He thought he had just been losing them. I had thought he was unorganized and leaving them everywhere accidentally. He had no idea I had been keeping all of them in the same place. Children. I'm a big dude. And I have a pretty inordinate number of stuffed animals. They all have individual names, backstories, personalities, and voices. Some have their own families. I don't know. Baseball cards. No idea on even a rough number, but 50,000 wouldn't be out of the question. Snow globes. Rubber ducks, even though I have no kids and I'm too old for them. You are never too old for rubber duckies, baby chick, duck. Scented products. EA. Lotion, body spray, candles, wax melts, essential oil/diffuser. I am super insecure about the way I smell and the way my room smells. Growing up in a house with dirty dishes everywhere, unwashed laundry scattered on the floor. You can imagine it smelled horrible. And I hated it and was so insecure about it I would never have people over and would hide in my room if we ever had company. Now I need my room to be clean, organized and pleasant smelling. Plants. Glass. Stained glass, colored glass, sea glass, depression glass, etc. Pokemon cards. Fucking Tupperware with mismatched lids. Bags. I'm a guy. I love buying bags, while all that I actually use is the one office bag I use daily to carry stuff to work. I have bags of every size and shape, purportedly for meeting a variety of emerging requirements, which actually never arise. Hair ties. I know they're in my house, I just can't find any of them. Regrets. Funko Pops. They're everywhere. I swear they're breeding when we're not looking. 25 plus frisbee golf discs, 10 of which are the same exact one. It's a putter with a heavier rubber around the edge for better weight distribution. I bought a bunch of the original run before they changed the formula. Art supplies. For all those times I felt inspired to do art stuff, but lost interest the same day I purchased said art supplies. And this has happened on multiple occasions. Bottle caps. I collect them for no particular reason. Post-it notes. It's unnecessary.
Any ideas?
Black leggings. Embarrassing memories. Bras. I have at least 50 of them. Most people only have a few. Warhammer 40k. As per protocol. Smile. Too many things. 285 1/18 scale model cars. No idea how many Hot Wheels. I see one I buy it, so probably 1 to 3 a week for 10 plus years, scattered around through shoe boxes and moving boxes in storage. 80 pounds of Legos, not including the sets that stay built. 4 giant bins full of Tiny babies. Around 120 shot glasses. 92 pairs of Vans, 45 Converse, 70-ish others. I am sure there is more I am not even thinking about. Tools, but you can never have enough. No 10mm sockets though.